Ritesh Lesor.
Okay, Ritesh, you are a new guy. I'm expecting, there are some old guys as well. Okay, so if we do from the start, beginning, uh, that would be a reputation for them. So that's why I'm um, expecting something from them. If they do not, speak, then we will start from the, beginning. Right? पुरानो पनि छ यहाँ स्टुडेन्टहरू उनीहरूको पार्टिसिपेसन भएन भनेदेखि नयाँ स्टार्टबाट नै सुरु गर्छौँ भोक्याबुलरिज है सो कोही छैन पुरानो ओके अघि एकजना देखे जस्तो लागेको थियो बट एनिवे सो साल वी स्टार्ट फ्रम द बिगिनिङबाटै स्टार्ट गरिदिउँ म
सुरुबाटै गरौँ के सर
Okay, so you should really focus on these vocabularies very, carefully. यो सबै भोक्याबुलरिजहरू ग्रामर्सहरू राम्रो गरेर स्टुडेन्टहरूको राम्रो राम्रो स्कोर आएको छ आज मात्र पनि एउटा स्टुडेन्टले यहाँ मेसेज पठाएछ भर्खरै मलाई he has got 730 in in English. Okay, 730 in English. Hey, that is a very good score. That means he's got 1510 altogether. 780 in maths and 730 in English. Your score more than 700 in English is very very good. है म्याथमा पनि राम्रो आएको छ 780 आएको छ सो यही मटेरियल्समा रिलाइ गर्नु उसले पनि यही पढेको हो यो बाहेक अरू कुनै मटेरियल्स छैन इङ्ग्लिसको you won't even be able to find any materials on the market मार्केटमा पनि छैन पसलमा पनि कुनै पनि छैन यति मटेरियल्सहरू गर्नेले there are many students who have scored very good है र धेरैजनाले ल्याइसकेका छ सो तिमीहरू पनि यसमा रिलाइ गर्न सक्छौ तर दिएको चिज राम्रोसित पढ्नु चाहिँ पर्यो है त सो लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रम द बिगिनिङ है बिगिनिङबाट स्टार्ट गरौँ ओके and many students okay many of my I've already told you that those vocabularies that we do in class they're going to be repeated and many of the students they've said that they found most of the words that I provided them repeated in the exam है मैले दिएको वर्ड्सहरू प्रायः जस्तो सबै प्रायः जस्तो सबै त नभनौँ ओके एक्जाममा रिपिट भएको धेरै वर्ड्सहरू रिपिट भएको छ है सो doing all these vocabularies carefully is very important because vocabulary okay one starting difference between vocabulary questions and other questions I mean the grammar and convention questions and reading question is that you can make your own sense okay you can answer the questions relying on your own sense and relying upon your own prior knowledge in reading and in convention questions because grammars and the reading stuff is not completely new for us. We've been doing those things in our school days, okay? In our college, okay? We've been reading passages, we've been doing grammar, so that's why they are not new things. And even from our common senses, even from our, intuition, we can do such things. We may be able to hit questions concerning grammars of the reading right. But in case of vocabularies question, if you do not, you will happen to encounter such words in text completion section of the SAT, which you may not have seen throughout your entire academic career. So, and in that circumstance, okay, it's much likely, okay, it's much likely that you won't be able to access those questions. So that's why vocabulary question is totally different from the grammar question and the reading questions. Okay. You have to very carefully do the vocabularies. There might be chance that in your exam you would encounter such words which you have never seen in your life, and in those circumstances the vocabularies questions or the text completion questions would be totally different than the reading comprehension question and the grammar questions. Okay. If you know the vocabularies, it's likely that you will hit more than 80% of the questions right. Okay, vocabulary जो राम्रोसित आयो भने 80% भन्दा ज्यादा questions vocabulary को right नै हुन्छ के. And even I even certain you that you would be able to hit 90% of the questions right for vocabularies. Okay, so this is vocabularies. The text completion is your big chance. It is a big boon and it is a big course as well. Boon in the sense that if you do the vocabularies well, there is a chance that you would hit most of the questions belonging to text completion right. But course in the sense that if you do not know the vocabularies, okay, if it happens that you see the words that you have never seen in your life, then in that circumstance, there is a big chance that you would skip or you won't be able to hit majority of the questions belonging in this category wrong. Okay, this won't be in the case of convention and in the case of reading comprehension. Okay, so that's why I request you again to do all the vocabularies that we do in the class very carefully. And I repeat it again, you have to, we discuss these words in class. And my purpose of giving you the discussing the brief meaning of these words, okay, is just to make you able to do these questions right now. But besides doing these words in class, besides being exposed to these words in class for a brief period of time, you should continuously do it repeatedly, okay, intermittently, repeatedly, okay, repeatedly in your home, on your own way. I shall say that you should repeat a word at least 10 times. I'm not saying that you have to, recite it. You can do it on your own way, but to keep on reminding a word, to keep on retaining a word in your mind, you should be repeatedly exposed to it many times throughout the day or throughout the week. Okay, so just doing these words in class and just leaving it alone, doing nothing, that won't be doing any good in your repertoire of vocabulary. Okay, so once you are exposed to these words in the class, I request you to do it on home as well. Okay, it's really essential. So everyone, I think you're seeing these words here on the screen. So how many? Oh, there are lots of questions. There are 17 questions. Okay, so basically, I don't make my notes in this way. I basically make notes 9 to 10 questions per notes, but you can see that in this notes there are 17 questions, 18 questions. It's pretty long. Okay, but anyway, I think we won't be able to do more than 9-10 questions in a day. So let's start from question number 1. So I'm really expecting a participation from your sides as well. It's really essential. Okay, you can see. Okay, everybody just bring out a paper, bring out a copy, not paper, okay, a fair copy. Okay, I ask you to make a separate copy for vocabulary. Bring out the copy and pen. And yes,
would you please a bit magnify the page?
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Okay, so everybody just be in the writing mode. I make you guys to write these words and write whatever I say. And my intention is that, if you guys get engaged in writing things, you move and you get active. Otherwise, you get bored. Okay, so that's why I ask you to make notes. Okay, for all the words that we discuss in the class. It's really essential. Okay. Otherwise, you guys get lazy. It is being a bit difficult for me to speak because throughout the days I've been I've been involved in different sorts of activities that was very, very hectic. I'm very, very tired. Okay, so I'm I'm asking for excuse in advance if I make any, if you find an inconvenience in my speech. Okay, so let's go to question number 1. So I'm going to everyone, no, you can just participate, and you can say the words that might be difficult, that needs discussion. Okay, so from question and from alternatives, are there any words in questions that need to discuss? And everybody, please bring out a copy and pencil. Okay, we'll briefly discuss the meaning of these words, and later on you have to apply this, the meaning of these words during solving this question. This is called text completion. And all of you guys, okay, I see all of you are new, so that's why I'm going to give you a brief introduction, brief saying about this, this section. In text completion section, you would see a question like this, and the basic feature of this question is there will be a blank and a sentence, and you have to fill the blank from the alternatives that would just that would be underneath the sentence, a text which is incomplete. So you have to fill in the blanks, and that's why it is called a text completion question. And you have to choose words from alternatives. Okay. So in question, do you see which word? Okay, so do I need to explain about? So are there any words in question that needs an explanation? Animated, lively. Okay, the meaning of this word is lively, something that has life. Disposition means a behavior. Okay, and misinterprets, misrepresents, the meaning of this word. Exaggerates, the meaning of this word. Satisfies, the meaning of this word. And reflects, the meaning of this word. So I think I don't need to give the meaning of any of the words in answer alternatives. So I've said the meaning of those words which might be difficult for you. So let's go to question number 2. So you can even interject, and you can even show your participation and suggest me to tell the meaning of any of the words that I miss. Okay. I don't see any words that's much that might be out of a league for any of those students who have done high school. So influence, pretense. Okay, pretense, it means, the meaning of pretense is to do something to show or to impress others. The main motive of doing those things is to, just to impress others. And those who make a pretense, they try to show something which they are not. Okay, that means, in short, the meaning of this word pretense is to doing something to impress others. And actually doing a false things. Okay, discrimination, and a what is this? Restraint. Okay, restraint. Have you ever heard this word before? Restraint. The meaning of this word is to stop, to create an obstacle. Okay, restraint means if you are, you can, I repeat it again. Okay, you can even interfere, ask questions, and give me your suggestions if I miss anything. Okay, so in question number 3, incompetent means somebody who is not competent enough, somebody who is not able to compete with other people, something which is below par, something which is below ordinary. Okay, incompetent means, it is a negative word. It's basically used to describe something which is not efficient, which is not good in performance. Okay, Obtrusive. Obtrusive. So have you ever heard this word before? Obtrusive. Actually, I'm a bit, bit confused about the meaning of this word obtrusive. Okay. Can anyone see the meaning of this word and suggest it to the class? Obtrusive. Okay, something. What might be the meaning of this word? Obtrusive. Creating an obstacle, or making something unclear. What? I'm asking you guys to see the meaning of this word in no time. Okay. And suggest it to the class. Any one of you. What might be the meaning of this word?
Noticeable.
Sorry?
Noticeable.
Noticeable.
Yeah.
I don't think, the meaning of this obtrusive is noticeable. Okay. Obtrusive might be, it has to do with, creating a difficulties. Obtrusive. 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 Yeah. Okay, so you can see the meaning of this word. One of your friend has said the meaning, but it was right. But he just make that part of the meaning. He just highlighted that part of the meaning which is less important than the other one, which is more important in the meaning of this word. Okay, so actually, when you say obtrusive, yes, it is noticeable, but you have to focus on this part. Okay, unwelcome and intrusive way. Unwelcome and intrusive way means you happen to be obtrusive in a situation in which you engage in the affair where you are not wanted. जहाँ तिमीलाई वान्ट नै भएको छैन त्यो अफेयरमा तिमी भित्र छिर्छौ भन्दाखेरि त्यसलाई के भन्छ obtrusive भन्छ. Okay, so noticeable वेमा चाहिँ हुन्छ यो, ठिकै छ. But obtrusive means you get involved in the affairs where you are not wanted, where you are not welcomed, and you intrude over there. Okay, intrude भनेको हस्तक्षेप गर्ने भन्छ नि. So obtrusive has something to do with interference. Okay, interference in the noticeable way. Creating a hindrance in the noticeable way. So dilatory, the meaning of this word is causing delay. Causing delay. Okay, dilatory means it is a word that is it is used as an adjective, and it is used to describe a situation in which something creates a delaying effect. Okay, dilatory means delaying. It has something to do with delay. ढिलो गराउने हुन्छ नि, त्यससँग रिलेटेड हुन्छ है. So surreptitious means something which is deceptive, something which is not fair and apparent, something which is done secretly to dupe others. अरूलाई झुक्काउने हिसाबमा खुसुक्क सुटुक्क केही चिज गर्छ नि, त्यसलाई चाहिँ surreptitious भनेर भन्छ है. Okay, so 4 number. I am really expecting a participation from your sides. Okay, तिमीहरूको साइडबाट पनि participation खोजिरहेको छु है मैले साथीहरू. Okay, uncover means to release something from the hidden state. छोपिएको अवस्थाबाट बाहिर निकाल्नेलाई uncover भन्छ. You might know that. Outlandish means something which does not belong to the particular locality. कुनै locality मा belong नगर्ने नयाँ extraordinary something which is beyond ordinary is called outlandish. Okay. Discomfited means it's being discomfort. It has something to do with discomfort. Okay, discomfited and discomfort. Okay, they are almost used in the same manner. You might know the meaning of this word indifference. तिमीहरूले सुनेको हुन सक्छ यो word. So what is the meaning of this word? Indifference.
Lack of interest. Lack of interest.
Okay, yes, that means indifference means you are not affected. Okay, you don't even concern. You you don't give concern. Okay, you don't show interest. Okay, you are not affected. Indifference means. Okay. Obstinate means a very much stubborn, jiddi. Okay, obstinate child bhन्छ नि. Obstinate. Okay. Insightful means someone who is wise, who can make a good decisions about the future, what should be done. Okay, so insightful means ज्ञानी भन्छ नि, दूरदर्शी ज्ञानी. Okay, so that's what the meaning of this word. Persuasive means convincing. The meaning of this word is convincing. Okay, if you say persuasive, so that means if you basically it is used to describe an argument or a speech or a writing. You might have heard or you might have seen people saying or writing persuasive speech or persuasive writing, persuasive essay. That means your essay is very much convincing. Persuasive speech means your speech is very much convincing. Okay, that means persuasive. Sedulous means very diligent. It is used to describe somebody who is wise, diligent, committed to his or her responsibility of work. Okay, the meaning of this word is basically used to describe someone like a students or boss. Sedulous students means those who are very much attentive and those who are very much serious about their academic responsibility. And sedulous boss means someone who is very much concerned about his or her responsibility, who can make a good decision, which decision may bring lots of profits to his or her office or companies. Okay, so sedulous means very wise. So you can go to question number 5. Cerebral means it has something to do with thinking process. Okay, it has something to do with brain. Cerebral means something that is acquired through thinking. Okay, so that's what cerebral means. Obdurate and obstinate, they are synonymous. That means if you say somebody obdurate or obstinate, that means he or she is very much stubborn and he or she refuse to compromise, or he or she refuse to change his or her position. Okay, so that's what an obdurate is. Obdurate means you use this word to describe those people who are committed to get what they want, no matter what the situation is, no matter how their activities or their disposition is going to affect others. Obdurate means they don't have any concern towards others. They are very much committed to what they are what they want. Okay, pretentious means we have already discussed the meaning of pretense. Okay, the meaning of pretense was to show, to do something to impress others. It is a deceptive thing, okay? Actually, pretense means you try to show those emotions painted on your face, which actually you are not feeling inside. Pretense means, okay? When you are not feeling a crying, but still you may show just to impress others that you are, also feeling sad because of something that might have happened. You just act that you are crying. So that is what pretentious means. Okay, just exaggerating your feelings. So in question number 7, do you have any words so that might be, that that may need my discussion? Okay, so for I think the first word, ineffable. Have you ever heard this word before, any one of you? Ineffable. Ineffable means something which could not be easily expressed by word. Something which could not be easily expressed through word. Easily expressed through word. शब्दले बयान गर्न नसकिने भन्छ नि. That's what ineffable is. Okay, ineffable. You might have found yourself in such situations many times in your life, and you might have heard this word being used, this concept being used, not this word, many times in your life. Even if, okay, not in English, even though not in English, maybe in your native tongue or maybe in Nepalese, okay, शब्दले बयान गर्न नसकिने भन्ने कुरा त हामीले धेरै सुनिरहेको हुन्छौँ यो concept. So its English term is ineffable. Mundane means something which is ordinary, something which happens every day. So that's why that's boring, and that's why that is devoid of thrill and adventure. Okay, something which is very much boring. Mundane activities that we say. Yeah, we go to school every day. We do certain things on school every day. We come back from school every day. We do certain things. That's really routine. Yeah. So that's what mundane is. Onerous means something which is very much difficult to do. Okay. Basically, it is used to describe jobs, onerous jobs. Okay. Something which needs lots of physical, capabilities. Incisive means very much transient. Okay. Very much sharp. Basically, it is used to describe a speech, an argument, or logic. Tikho भन्छ नि नेपालीमा. Incisive means to the point, very much pitchy. Okay. So we can go to question number 7. You know the meaning of this word, socialized, dominant. Vocal means someone who is very much outspoken, an unreserved person, okay? Someone who is inside out to whatever he or she felt in a situation. There are many people who are not outspoken. There are many people who stay reserved, who stay, unopen, even though they might be feeling different things, okay, concerning a phenomenon. But there are some people who are very much outspoken. They just say what they are feeling inside. So that's what the vocal people are. They are very much expressive. They are very much outspoken. They are very much unreserved. And they are very much open. Okay, vocal means. Adapt means very much skillful. Skillful, okay? So let's take a break for 2 minutes. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's continue our class. I've already told you that, something is just, I'm very much tired, so that's why I'm having a bit problem. So anyway, let's continue. So let's go to question number 8. So, so in question number 8, so I don't see any words that's difficult in question. Colossus means it's very big and large. Okay, Colossus, everybody please write the meaning. Okay, Colossus means it's very big and big and large. It is used to describe something which has a very big body, which is very, very large. It is basically used to describe buildings or monuments. Okay, physical structures, basically. Okay, that's what it is used. Milestone means it's a cornerstone. It's a point from which a very significant change happens. Milestone means. For example, the discovery of the force of gravity has been the milestone in the field of modern physics, you can say. Yeah, milestone means that point, something very important happens, and the entire course or entire direction of things, takes another turn. So that's what it is. Debacle. You might have heard this word, debacle. It is a very simple defeat. Debacle means a very simple defeat. It is used to describe a situation in which very, comparatively very unexpectedly, powerful persons are defeated by unexpectedly, weak persons. Okay, that would be a very shameful situation. Yeah. So debacle means a very shameful defeat. Consecration means making something holy. Okay. Consecration means making something holy and sacred. Basically, that is done by, the authorities like Catholic churches and authorities like, the temples. Okay. The big temples, they have authority to make something, to consecrate something. That means to decide or to make a decree that something, for example, a book, or for example, a particular spots like recently established church or temple, that's very, very holy. Okay, they have an authority. The churches and the temples, the boxes, the higher level people and who runs, big churches, Catholic churches, and higher level people, priests, pandits. Okay, they have a power to consecrate. Okay, and consecration is also used in the political terms. Even in politics also, this word is used, and it is used to describe a situation in which somebody use a constitutional power to decree or to decide something is very much holy and sacred. Okay. So the next word, okay, in question number 9, rampant means very much rapid and very big level. Rampant means it is basically used to describe a significant speed of something, a significant volume of something. That means a rampant corruption means it's a large volume corruption, and corruption that is being happening in the society that is happening in a society or in any institution in a very large volume and a very big speed. So rampant means that. Okay. Manifest means something that is apparent, that could be clearly seen. Okay. Manifest means that something that is on the surface. Nefarious means someone who has a very ill intention, someone is like a villain. Okay. Nefarious purpose means bad intention or bad purpose. Nefarious means bad. Okay. Insidious means something, okay, the development of something which happens unknowingly, secretly underneath the surface, and that just takes somebody by surprise. Okay, insidious means the insidious development of something means something that is being happened secretly, that is being happened unknowingly, but the development is significant. And finally, they just, take somebody by surprise. Okay, insidious means. Methodical means too much registered to a method, a particular scheme, a particular method, a particular structure. That means very much organized and guided. Methodical means. So you can see in question number 10. So I'm expecting participation from your part. So in question number 10, in questions and in alternatives, do you see any words that's difficult for you? No. Okay, synthesize.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Synthesize.
sir.
Yeah.
I have.
Yes.
So this close sector,
Sorry? I'm not getting you.
close sector.
So where's
Close
that word?
sector.
Where's that word, man? Oh, okay,
Here.
prosecutor. Yes, prosecutor. It's a lawyer. Okay. The meaning of this word is lawyer. Prosecutor means lawyer. Somebody who defends someone in a court. Okay. That's prosecutor. Okay. A prosecutor is a species of lawyer. I don't know whether it is a defendant or something. Okay. But actually, it is a species of lawyer. Okay. So synthesize. I think this word is not new for you. Synthesize means mixing things to make something new. Yeah. Synthesize means recite. I think you know the meaning of this word recite. Recitation. Recitation means to reading something just as it is. For example, the recitation of the story, recitation of the paragraph means you are just you are if you are asked to recite something, that means you are asked to read something, for example, a paragraph or a story or something like that as it is. Okay, recitation means. Denounce means to publicly decide that you no longer have faith in a particular belief or particular opinion. Okay, you may say that you denounce this religion or you denounce this line of thought. That means you publicly decide that you no longer have faith or no longer have affinity to a particular belief. For example, I denounce Christianity means you no longer have a faith in Christianity. But you may say I denounce Hinduism means you no longer have faith in Hinduism. Okay, so this is what the meaning of this word is. So we can go to question number 11. So in question and in question answer alternatives, do you see any words that's difficult for you? Question number 11. In question, I don't see any words that's totally out of the blue for anyone who has done high school. In question number 11. Question number 11, alternatives. Indiscriminate means indiscriminate. Okay, so you can guess the meaning of this word. What might be the meaning of this word? Indiscriminate. If you say indiscriminate means unbiased, that means you don't take a side. You are disinterested. You don't take a side. You are unbiased. You judge the matters of the things as it is. Okay, indiscriminate means. And enigmatic, there is this word enigmatic. Enigmatic means mysterious. Okay, you say something enigmatic, which is difficult to understand because of its complexity, newness, and mysteriousness. For example, the cosmic phenomenons that happens, you may say those enigmatic. Yeah, you might even use this word, this adjective to describe someone whose behavior is very much mysterious. Okay, enigmatic, something difficult to understand. So there is this word. I think there is a problem in this word. I don't think this word even exists in dictionary. Okay, so there is this difficulty over there. So there is a problem in this word. Okay, there is no such words in dictionary. There is a problem. So there is this word assiduous. Assiduous means very much diligent, somebody who is very much focused on his or her responsibilities, on his or her, So you may use this word to describe someone like a student. If you say somebody, a student, studious, you mean that he or she is very much laborious and he or she is very much committed to his or her responsibilities, academic responsibilities. Okay, assiduous means hard laboring and very much serious. Question number 12. In question and in alternatives, you can see, do you see any words that's difficult in question number 12?
Sir,
What?
amenities. Amenities.
Amenities. Amenities means basic necessities. Okay, the meaning of this word is basic necessities, and I don't think any words that's difficult for you. All of these questions belongs to medium level. Okay, so mediums and easy level. So that's why you don't see any words that's difficult in questions. So I've already told you that this time the SAT has been changed and it's going to be adaptive test. That means the questions are not going to be at the same level. You may encounter some questions that are easy, some medium, and some are very difficult. Okay, the level of the question rises, and as level rise, the score per question would also rise. So that's why you can say all of these questions, okay, that you are watching in this screen, that belongs to medium and easy category. So I don't see any words that's difficult in questions. You might have some words that's difficult in alternatives. Okay, lavishly means to spending something without limit. Okay, extravagant. You might have heard the word extravagant or sophisticated. Yeah. So lavish means to use something. You might have heard people saying that the building is very much lavish. That means the owner of the building has spent too much in decorating that building. Yeah, lavish means spending something without concern. Responsibly, this is pretentious. So I've already discussed the meaning of this word. Do any one of you recall? This time the word is used as an adverb. Last time it has been used as a noun and as an adjective. Okay, so pretentiously, pretension, pretentiously, and pretense, they are all same. They are just being used in different forms, but actually their meaning is same. Okay, pretense means to show something which you are not actually feeling at the moment, and your intention is just to impress or to dupe or deceive others. Okay, pretense means, for example, you may paint feelings that you are not feeling at the moment, and your motive is just to impress others. Okay, so that's what pretentiously means. Simply, the meaning of this word simply. Okay, so question number 13. In question, are there any words that's difficult? Question number 13 in question. No. Yes. And alternatives? And alternatives? Okay, distant means something, okay, that is not so near. Okay, distance is something that is not so near, it's far. Okay, distant. You might have heard this word being used, like, in the distant future means somebody is projecting about a future that's very far away. Yeah, maybe they're talking about 10 years, 15 years, 10, 20 years after. Distant means something universal. Mythical means, do you know the meaning of this word mythical? Have you ever heard this before? Mythical.
Yes, sir.
So mythical means something that is believed or said, but which does not have any evidence. Yeah. Okay, so that's what a mythical is. Superficial means something that only happens or exists in the surface. Superficial means false. It's not original. It's not genuine. And question number 14. Do you see any words that's difficult? Okay, so austere means it's just the opposite of lavish. We have just discussed the meaning of the word lavish. Lavish means spending too much. Austere means, Austere means you spend things as less as possible. You try to discipline yourself. You try to cut your budget. Okay. You try to restrain on your necessities. And in this situation, austere style of decor means the one who is decorating or whatever. Okay. The one who is decorating a place, that very place. Okay. He is very much concerned about spending the resources. Okay. So that means austere means cutting the resources, the spending of the resources. And it's just the opposite of lavish and extravagant. Basic, severe. Okay, severe means very fatal. Florid. Okay, there is this word florid. Florid, okay, whenever you see florid, okay, in English, it has something to do with flower, okay? And this time, this florid, the meaning of this word is, it is used to describe somebody who is just like flowers, happy and healthy. The meaning of this word florid is happy and healthy. And question number 15. So this is the last, this would be the last question that we will be doing, okay? Question number 15. So in question, do you see any words that's difficult? No. In answer alternatives, there is this word cordial. Cordial means very much friendly, okay? Someone, you describe this, you use this word to describe someone who is very much friendly. Genial. Is this another word for this word? Cordial. Okay, there's a very cordial relationship between two people means, you know, they have a very lukewarm relationship, tepid relationship, okay? The opposite of this word is frigid, means very cold, okay? Cordial means friendly in general. Dubious means, dubious, it is a word that is used to, it is an adjective, okay? And if you use this adjective with some noun, you meaning that, you know, the authenticity of that noun is not clear, okay? Dubious means doubtful. Benevolent means it is very much, you know, friendly. It is very much helpful, and that incurs positive effect. Benevolent means helpful, okay? It has something to do with it. And biased, you know the meaning of this word biased, okay? So there are 15 questions that we've discussed, and we would be doing these questions tomorrow, okay? And I'm expecting, you know, you guys to do all of these words on your home, and we will discuss these words again in class, okay? And tomorrow we will be doing reading as well. Reading पनि गर्ने भोलि है. Okay, so let's do up to question number 15. Our time is off. Ramchandra sir. Ram sir. Okay, so let's continue tomorrow. आजलाई यति गरौँ है त हामी. रामचन्द्र सर आउनुहुन्छ त्यसपछि है. त्यो क्वेसन चाहिँ हामी भोलि गर्छौँ है त ल.